Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new Doctor Who review. Today I'm going to review my favorite series of Doctor Who, which is series 9. But alright, hello, zing. I'm going to sing over the end though, because I don't want copyright claim. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah. So the first episode is actually a Christmas special called Last Christmas. So the Doctor actually, and Clara, they kind of help the Santa Claus, basic Christmas stuff, but it's all a dream. Yeah. Yeah, Clara and the Doctor eventually wake up again, and this is a great Christmas special, very Christmas-ish themed, so that's nice. So the first episode is called The Magician Apprentice. The Doctor attempts to rescue a boy on a battlefield, which is actually young Davros. And this is a very nice episode in my opinion. The Doctor, Missy and Clara are on the Skaro, which is like the homeworld of the Daleks. The second episode is called The Witch's Familiar, which is a follow-up episode to the first episode. And this is very nice. I mean, Davros gets a bit of regeneration power from the Doctor, which makes him younger, I guess, again, or healthier again, because he was going to die, like he said to the Doctor in those episodes. The third episode is Under the Lake. The Doctor and Clara arrive in an underwater base in 2119. The military team there have discovered an alien craft in the ruins of a submerged Scottish town with glyphs scratched in its inside walls. This is like a normal-ish space adventure in the future, I guess, with the Doctor and Clara helping out a crew aboard a ship. But here's the thing, the villains are actually ghosts. So in the fourth episode, Before the Flood, they eventually found out who the villain is actually from this two-parter special. And to be honest, such an underrated episode. I really like it. So alright, there we go. And there we go. The fifth and the sixth episode are also a two-parter special. So the fifth one is called The Girl Who Died, and the sixth one, The Woman Who Lived. So this is actually, the fifth one is about Clara and the Doctor helping out Vikings and meet Ashudra, which is actually played by the same girl who played Arya Stark in Game of Thrones. And in the sixth episode, The Woman Who Lived, Ashudra actually becomes infinite. She can't die, so she keeps being alive for quite a long time, and she reunites with the Doctor in the sixth episode. Psych, the two-parters aren't done yet. So the seventh episode is called The Zygon Invasion, and the eighth episode is called The Zygon Inversion. Oh my god, so original, I know, but this is why I love the Zygon so much. These two episodes prove the Zygons are really interesting aliens, I guess, because the Zygon have been living amongst us, among us. Anyway, the Zygon can transform into people, and now in the seventh episode, people want actually, a unit actually wants the Zygons to be normalized, I guess, to return to their normal shapes, which is like the alien forms. But in the eighth episode, the Doctor makes an epic speech that they can't do that, because, I mean, they're also just human beings, or alien beings, right, living in peace, right? Oh my god, that speech was epic.
Every war ever fought right there in front of you, because it's always the same. When you fire that first shot, no matter how right you feel, you have no idea who's going to die.
In the ninth episode, Sleep No More, Doctor and Clara actually also save a space ship. And this is like the most under-reviewed episode of Peter Capaldi's era. I'm not quite sure why. I really, it was entertaining. There was like a sand villain, which was interesting to see. Episode 10 is called Face the Raven. So Clara and the Doctor team up with a guy who we met in series 8, which now has a kiddo and stuff like that. But he's in danger because he has like a clock tattoo on his neck. And they eventually find Ashudra, which is called Me Now. She did that to him. And, at the end of the episode, Clara Oswald dies. And now the Doctor is teleported away. Oh my boy. Oh god. Now we get to my favorite episode of Doctor Who ever.
As you come into this world, something else is also born. You begin your life, and it begins a journey.
Yo, I'm just going to say, this opening alone just give me the freaking feelings, man. Holy shit. I mean, this episode is like the second most rated IMDb Doctor Who episode. And to be honest, it is epic. I mean, it's just Doctor, like the Peter Capaldi Doctor that you see in this episode. You can see Clara just little bits, but she is not the main essential thing. The main essential thing in this episode is actually grief, I guess, jealousy, and thinking about your death beloved members, I guess. So I mean, this episode is fantastic. So it's called Heaven Sent. So the Doctor teleports into this castle where he actually lives for around 3 billion years, and he gets followed by this creature. He doesn't really have a name. People call him the Guardian or Death or just grief in general. But I mean, Guardian and grief or death are pretty wise assumptions to make, because this creature doesn't talk. It just follows the Doctor everywhere. And you know, the Doctor tries to survive, but every time he dies from this creature, he gets teleported back where he began. I mean, dudes, I love this so much. He also needs to destroy I believe it was like 4 feet thick, I guess diamond-ish wall, which is a pretty hard wall to get through. But he eventually does it and is successful at it. But then obviously every story has an ending, and he ends up at Gallifrey, which the next episode will be about. Bro, I love Heaven Sent so much. I can talk about this episode for hours. I can watch this episode for days and still can't find like all the layers, all the different meanings, why there's a shovel, why there is a pit. I mean, bro, I love this episode so much. In the last episode, Hell Bent, which is the last episode for Series 9 here, the Doctor, like I said, comes back to Gallifrey, but he tries to convince the Time Lords to get Clara Oswald back. He threatens a few of those, and a few of those Gallifreyans also helped him during the Dalek versus Time Lord war. So, I mean, a few of them actually, you know, kind of relate. So they get Clara back, but that can't be happening because the Doctor knows he's doing something wrong here and forgets about her. He does a memory wipe and forgets about Clara. So there is also this last scene where he and Clara and I mean Ashudra are in a USA 80s 60s-ish cafe where the Doctor doesn't remember anything about Clara, which is kind of sad. But yeah, that's Doctor Who, you know. Sad moments like that. And ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Goodbye, everyone. And don't forget, I'm Dr. Disco.
Dr. Disco.
Did you just call yourself Dr. Disco?